Pain between the shoulder blades in the area of the shoulder, neck, and head can arise from trigger points in the trapezius muscle. In this video, you will learn simple exercises and useful recommendations that will help eliminate the pain and also prevent its recurrence. I am Dr. Chernov. Enjoy watching the video. The trapezius muscle is the most superficially located muscle of the back and neck, and it consists of three parts: the upper, middle, and lower. It is the leader in the frequency of pain sensations originating from trigger points. It is often the cause of pain between the shoulder blades, pain in the shoulder area, and the head. The trapezius muscle is also called the stress muscle. This is especially true for the upper part of the trapezius muscle, which is constantly overloaded with poor posture, prolonged sitting at a computer, driving a car, or chronic stress. There can be 7 trigger points in the trapezius muscle with specific patterns of referred pain. The first trigger point is located in the middle of the anterior edge of the upper part of the trapezius muscle. Pain from it is referred to the neck. If the referred pain is very intense, it can concentrate in the temple area and behind the eye socket. Additionally, the area of referred pain can encompass the angle of the lower jaw and, in some cases, spread to the back of the head. Also, referred pain from the first trigger point can extend to the area of the auricle, localized behind the ear, or in the shoulder area. You can find this trigger point yourself by grasping the upper edge of the trapezius muscle with your fingers. The second trigger point is located in the upper part of the trapezius muscle, slightly lower and more lateral. Pain from this point spreads behind the auricle. If the trigger points in the upper part of the trapezius muscle are very active, and other muscles, such as the Levator scapulae, are additionally involved in the pathological process, then the rotation of the head becomes very limited and painful. The third trigger point is located in the area of the lower edge of the trapezius muscle. Sometimes it resembles a button or a tight knot. The pain from it is quite strong and radiates upwards to the neck, reaching the mastoid process, temporal bone, and the acromion of the scapula. It also provokes deep pain in the suprascapular area. The fourth trigger point is located in the scapular area and reflects burning pain along the vertebral border of the scapula. The fifth trigger point can be located in the middle part of the trapezius muscle. The pain from it spreads between the scapula and the spine. The sixth trigger point is rare and is located at the attachment of the trapezius muscle to the acromion of the scapula. The referred sharp pain from this point extends to the shoulder joint area. The seventh trigger point is also rare and is located superficially in the middle part of the trapezius muscle. It is located superficially on the skin and it causes an unpleasant tingling sensation of goosebumps on the outer surface of the arm. Trigger points located in any part of the trapezius muscle can be activated as a result of an injury. For example, after falling from a ladder or as a result of whiplash during a traffic accident, due to prolonged muscle overload and insufficient recovery period, hypothermia, and a number of other factors. However, the most common cause of trigger point formation is poor posture, especially when, during computer work or driving, the head is significantly tilted forward for an extended period. Differences in the length of the lower limbs or asymmetry of the pelvic bones cause a lateral tilt of the pelvis, which leads to a tilt of the lumbar spine and the upper shoulder girdle. As a result, the upper part of the trapezius muscle strives to maintain the median position of the head and neck and experiences chronic overload. The same condition occurs during improper use of a computer mouse, when one shoulder is raised higher than the other. Or while playing musical instruments, for example the violin, a sharp turn of the head to the side or sleeping on the stomach can also lead to the onset of characteristic pain. Trigger points in the upper part of the trapezius muscle can restrict the abduction of the arm at the shoulder joint, as well as limit the lateral tilt of the head, reducing it to 45 degrees or less. The middle part of the trapezius muscle becomes overloaded when the arm is held in an upward and slightly forward position for an extended period. Holding the arm in this position for a long time also causes overload of the pectoralis major muscle, resulting in the muscle fibers in the middle part of the trapezius muscle being stretched and weakened. This can lead to the fixation of a forward head posture and rounded shoulders. Chronic overload of the middle part of the trapezius muscle and the rhomboid muscles with the development of a characteristic pain pattern. The lower part of the trapezius muscle is stretched and weakened due to prolonged bending, for example, during house cleaning or as a result of extended smartphone use. The upper part of the trapezius muscle usually tends to be overactive and tense, while the lower part is very often inhibited, weakened, and excessively stretched. Therefore, in a treatment program aimed at eliminating and preventing the occurrence of trigger points and weakness in the lower part of the trapezius muscle, exercises that strengthen this part must be included. You can relieve pain originating from the trigger points of the trapezius muscle at home using a massage roller and massage balls. By performing an exercise on a large massage roller for several minutes, you can apply mechanical pressure on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th trigger points. A massage ball provides a deeper, more targeted effect on the area of the trigger points. If you find an area of tension and increased soreness, press firmly on it for 30 seconds. Double massage balls are effective for thoroughly working on the area of the 1st and 2nd trigger points of the trapezius. Near the wall or lying on the floor also provide effective massage impact on the areas beside the spine. After the mechanical impact on the trigger points, it is necessary to work on stretching the tense upper part of the trapezius muscle and strengthening the weakened middle and lower parts of the trapezius muscle. To stretch the upper part of the muscle, tilt your head towards your shoulder. Keep the shoulder in a fixed position and do not allow it to lift upwards. Hold the final position for 1 to 3 minutes, maintaining deep breathing. With every 4th exhalation, try to relax and stretch the muscle even more. If you have the opportunity to perform this exercise under a stream of warm water in the shower, it is an even more preferable option. To strengthen the weakened middle and lower parts of the trapezius muscle, perform the following exercise. Take a half-liter bottle of water, a roll of cling film, or a stick in your hands. Palms facing down. As you inhale, move your right arm back and extend your left arm in the opposite direction. As you exhale, return to the starting position and pass the object to your left hand. As you inhale, move your left arm back. Repeat this simple exercise at least 10 times. After that, change the position of your hands. The palms are facing up. And repeat this exercise again. Another effective exercise that strengthens all parts of the trapezius muscle is the following. Take a stick or a half-liter bottle of water in your right hand and pass the object to your left hand. Move your left hand down, then up over your head. And pass the object to your right hand. Then lower your right hand down, lift it up, and pass the object back to your left hand. Repeat this exercise at least 10 times. After that, perform this exercise in the opposite direction. Notice how the scapula and all parts of the trapezius muscle work during this exercise. In addition to dynamically strengthening the middle and lower parts of the trapezius muscle, static load is necessary. Perform any available version of the glute bridge with support on both hands or on one hand. Hold the final position for as long as you can. Maintain smooth breathing and actively engage all the muscles of the back. If the previous exercise was difficult for you, then lie on your stomach. Extend your arms to the sides and lift them up along with your legs and head. Hold the final position for as long as you can. Then repeat the variation of this exercise with your arms directed forward and with your arms directed backward. Dentists, secretaries, programmers, and people of other professions who spend a lot of time sitting should definitely arrange their workspace so that there is comfortable support under the elbows. People who are passionate about their work rarely spend much time doing exercises that help improve posture. This often happens when working at a computer, where a person remains in a position with a constant forward head tilt for a long time. In such cases, it is necessary to take a break every 30-40 minutes and relieve muscle tension by doing simple exercises with your hands or massaging the muscles with a double massage ball against the wall or on the floor. You should always lean your back against the backrest of the chair. This provides support to the shoulder blades and helps relax the muscles. The best option for chairs are those that have a special lumbar cushion, which helps maintain the physiological lordosis in the lumbar region of the spine. If such a device is not available, then you should use a special orthopedic pillow. People who have trigger points in the trapezius muscle are not recommended to sleep face down. It is undesirable to compress the trapezius muscle with narrow, rough, or tightly stretched bra straps. The underwear should be soft, with wide straps. It is also necessary to periodically shift the straps to relieve the trapezius muscle from prolonged compression. Thank you for watching this video. Please share it with your friends and acquaintances who experience back and neck pain. And also be sure to watch the video about the Levator scapulae muscle, which is very often affected by trigger points along with the trapezius muscle, causing neck pain and limiting the ability to turn the head to the side. Stay healthy and see you in new videos.